Hey guys, what's up? This is Cameron Owens from IdeaGarage.io with a little product review of something that we've been playing around with on our bench. So here we go, we've got our bench set up here. For those of you that may recognize this bad boy, this is the EasyCat Shield for the Arduino. So if you're into industrial automation, go check out our other video kind of talking about the EasyCat. It's one of our first videos that we put up there, so please be kind to it. But I've still been doing some work with it, building some industrial automation stuff for a client, and so I'm still playing around with it. But what I would really like to talk about are these little guys. These are the KY-008 laser dot diode modules that you can get. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Come on, focus camera. Oh, it's not going to want to do it. Okay, so let's pull them back. So these are little 5 volts laser diodes that put out a red dot. The project that we got them for involved doing some edge detection on a highly reflective surface. So we purchased these with the intent to try and prototype something so that we could essentially find the notch. For those of you that are in the silicon manufacturing industry, you may know what I'm talking about when it comes to the notch on wafers. So we're building a really low-cost solution for being able to do that, and so we're prototyping it with something that connects over EtherCAT. Well, I got these in the mail a few days ago and didn't have a chance to test them out yet. But this morning, as I was testing them out, I was highly disappointed in the fact of, one, their kind of build quality. If we can get this to work, sort of. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, you can kind of see that the solder connections on here aren't entirely great. On the board itself, there's not a whole lot for kind of relief for this module. Oh, why won't my camera work? Okay, there we go. There's not really a whole lot holding the module onto the board other than these 3 little solder points, which isn't all that great. And then, so you can easily kind of bend them around and re-straighten them and everything. And the solder points, they're okay. They're not the most beautiful things, but they're not the ugliest that I've seen. So I got these and I was like, well, okay, maybe we can 3D print something that will hold it on the diode rather than the board, so that we know that we're getting some alignment the way that we want. As you can tell, I've been 3D printing a lot with some PLA, which I'll talk about in another video. But so I got these in and I plugged them up and was doing some basic testing with them. And the reason that I have 4 of these up here and 2 separated is that these 2 came bad. They do not even emit anything. Now, I'm not complaining too much because, heck, I paid like $12 or something. Actually, I take that back, I paid $9 for these. So I'm not going to complain too much, but it just kind of rubs me wrong when you get something in the mail and almost half of them don't work. So let me show you kind of what I'm talking about. So let's hook up one of the known good working ones. So if you ever play with these modules, you'll notice that there is a minus and then an S. I'm assuming that's for the signal to trigger the laser. And then there's this center pin. Now, from reading online, the minus is obviously the ground, S is for your signal, and then this middle pin is a reference pin, which you can use to determine how much power this module is drawing, which could be kind of handy for some health metric stuff to report, whether or not the module is slowly going bad as it starts to draw more and more power. So I'm just going to be using my Arduino Uno as a power supply for now. It doesn't have any special stuff running. But hey, we've got a laser. Pew pew, pew pew, lasers. So, you know, this is working. Who knows? Maybe my cat will enjoy some of the things I start building with these once I finish out that other project. So if we just go down the line, plug them in real quick. Oh, see, this one isn't working now. So we'll put this guy to the side. Who knows, maybe before I started this video, I mixed them up. Yep, another one, dead on arrival. Now, I'm probably gonna go through these and do some testing of doing some continuity testing to say, hey, you know, am I getting power in here? Am I getting power here? And the reality is that it's most likely just due to a bad solder point. From my marginal and limited understanding of these laser modules, they're pretty simple. So I doubt that there's anything wrong inside of them. But yeah, so minor mix-up. So I've got 4 of these out of the total of 6 that are good. These 2 guys are bad. Now, it just kind of rubs me wrong, again, that you pay for something, it arrives, and it's dead. In fact, they've got these really big vias on here, which says to me that it really wouldn't be that hard to have some sort of test fixture that you put these in and fire them up and verify that they're working. In fact, one second. I have something that would do just that. Get one of these guys out of here. So this is the receiver module that you can find on Amazon. I'll provide some links in the video description below. But if you kind of see where I'm going with this, is you could easily, you know, have some sort of fixture that here, let's plug in a good one. You know, that a fixture, so we've got our little laser dot that just hits the receiver and then sends a signal back to your test device saying, hey, we applied power. The sensor picked up that the laser transmitter was transmitting power. Not too hard. So I'm gonna knock these guys for not testing their stuff before they come out. But overall, pretty handy little thing that you can do. So in future videos, we're going to do some projects with these. One of which in which you can transmit audio using a laser. Pretty cool stuff. As well as we'll demo what we're doing for this edge detection system. And so that's it. If you like what we're doing and what we're trying to do with some of these videos, please hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot just by judging viewer engagement, as well as kind of gives us an idea of things to do. Well, that's it. I'm Cameron Owens from IdeaGarage.io, and have a great weekend.